Hi everybody, I'm going to walk you through the new v3.0.13 release. First of all, as you can see, we updated the icon library. This is going to give us an opportunity to add a lot more icons as we move forward. So we expanded the library so we can add a lot more features with the actual icons. Second is we updated some of these drag down these menus. As you can see, we've added the menu here. You can see these are all the different accounts, but we've updated some of the menus. Third is we've added the save in the background feature. So if you click save, you'll see that it's light blue and then it saves without having the spinner. So you can actually be in the editor even after it's saving without kind of disrupting your workflow. So it just makes it easier to keep working so it doesn't go slower. And then also, as you can see here, in between the undo and redo, we've added the ability to save local history. So as you can see here, you can set I'm going to set it for 1 minute and then store current. So I could store the current. So I've manually stored the current, and this just saves it as a local cache and a local storage. And you see automatically store every 1 minute, and then it gives you those stores. And then if you actually hit save, you can see here it adds it in blue, or it will actually automatically add it. So you could go and you could revert it back to older versions and then resave again. So this is very nice because it's an autosave in the background as you're working, so you can actually go back and see where you were 10 minutes ago and then go and revert if you have something that crashes. This is a very valuable feature here, the autosave. The other thing is the alignment capability. So we've added a little bit more for guidelines. We are going to be doing an upgrade into guidelines even further in the next release, but you do have the ability to have guidelines. If I hit, you can see here the bar, it adds a guideline here that I could easily drag and set guidelines. This is hard to see because this ad is actually blue, but we've added the ability to add guidelines. And then the next thing I wanted to kind of go through is the alignment functionality. So if I grab this element, hold shift, and then grab another element, we don't want the background element, we just wanted the logo. So there we go. So let me unshift the background. So now I have the logo and then the text, and I hold shift and I got the CTA. So as you can see, the primary is the CTA. So if I wanted to align to the left, it would align to the left of that primary, or I can align to the right of that primary as such. And I could just hold shift and change the primary, or just use those arrows to click through and change the primary as such. Or I could even go here and hold shift and then select that as a primary as well. So it's very nice from the alignment, and then you can see you have the alignment feature. So this is a nice new addition to the product, the alignment functionality. And as you can see, we've added this kind of primary element, which is now in purple. We've updated the team and the profile setup so the users can upload logos directly. So if I go in here and I go to my profile, let me just save and exit. So as you can see here, there's my profile, so I can upload my picture here and save it. Or if I go into the team settings, I can invite new members, as well as if I am an admin, I could save the image and then the horizontal team logo that's used in the preview page in the showcase, whereas this one here is used for the team profile. And because I'm in my account, it's showing my headshot. Yes. We've also added, if you go into the media, we've also added the ability to search across video listings. I believe we are adding the automatic video thumbnail generator that's coming as well. But if I actually go back into the creative, you can see in the video, if I add a video here, We've added the search box here. We've also cleaned this up so it's a little bit better balance for finding and sorting your videos. So we did that update there. We've also updated, let me turn off this element. We've also updated the zoom, so you can actually go in and reset the zoom very quickly with the reset, or you can zoom out and zoom in, or you can just go in and type in, what zoom level you want. So if you want 50%, you type in 50%, you can change the zoom. So we've updated the zoom, which is a long overdue upgrade, as well as we've added the weather.com API into the conditions table. So if you're adding conditions and you click there, you'll see all the different weather information that's been added into the conditions table. We also updated the Adsonica component. So if you are going to add audio, let me show you this one. We've added the ability to very nicely, as you can see here, in this case, this audio, this is an audio podcast with these different listen buttons. This is 6.7 megs because each one of these audios is approximately, let's see here, here's the Adsonica, 1.49 megs for each one of these. So what we've done is we've added the ability to load only when the action is triggered. So that means that you can prevent a lazy load for each of these audio files that are loaded, as so that you don't have to worry about the Chrome heavy situation. So if you have a lot of these audio files in your creative, you could actually load these podcasts and for this kind of podcast unit without having any implications for Chrome heavy. So it's a nice new upgrade there, and then being able to lazy load based on triggers. So you can see here, if I set a trigger, which actually shows the Adsonica component, and then when it's done, that's when it loads it on that click. So it's a nice new feature there. Okay, and then we've added some new components like the countdown clock and seek bar, which we will get into a little bit down the road, a little bit further as we add more components. But as you can see here, here's a countdown clock component that I could easily add. I could just set that up right here like this. I'll anchor it to the bottom right. There we go. So book now, and then if I go into the countdown clock, you could see here you could actually set the different things that you want to have: days, hours, minutes, seconds. And then you could change the color, you could change the font size, and then you could set up the countdown clock as such. So yeah, it's a nice feature. And then the seek bar is also a new component here. That there you go. There's the seek bar, and this seek bar can be added into different components. You can see here you could link it to a video element, and we are going to be making it so that you could link it also to an audio element. But yeah, there's the seek bar, and you can actually change the color, change the track color to black. There we go. And then you could actually change the thumbnail. I'll make the thumbnail, there we go, red. There we go. And then there it is. It happens to be anchored to the center by default, but I'm going to move it up here. And there you go. There's that. And you could set that to a video and then add it into the video as well. So those are some of the features that we have for the v3.9.13. We will have another release soon, but we just wanted to share these new features with you for the April launch. Thank you very much.